Wait,
Excuse me.
Actually, Nastya, Anastasia.
You will accept that you maybe possibly can't pass exam as I am now. So maybe another university when I got scholarship. I decided because I really help you to pass exam. But it's impossible.
Yeah, Nastya.
Entered for university 2 years ago.
Hey, what's up YouTube? It's your Dr. D and welcome back to my channel. So, today I have a special guest, Anastasia Levin. She's a future psychologist and she's my special guest. Well, guys, actually Anastasia has her own YouTube channel where she talks about psychological topics and psychological problems people face with nowadays, and all her videos are super informative and super useful, so you can even find your own problem in each her video. So guys, if you're interested in your mental health, if you're interested in psychology, watch her videos, subscribe to her channel and follow her on Instagram. I will leave the links below. I especially invited her to answer for my questions and for your questions, and also to give some tips in order to overcome the pre-examination anxiety. I'm actually sitting in her room, but even so, she's my guest.
Okay, hi everyone. I'm Anastasia, and it's my one of best friend Yara.
Yes.
Thank you for invitation today.
Thank you too.
For invitation in my room. Okay, today I'm gonna give you some tips how to overcome stress and anxiety before exams.
Guys, actually, I can call Anastasia as a guru of anti-anxiety. So I remember the day how she was preparing to the exam. If it took me 2 years to prepare to the exams, Anastasia decided to prepare only a week before. I remember how she called me, like, can I borrow your notebook, copybook from biology? And I was like, yeah, okay. When do you have your exam? Just a week later. So her calmness is great and perfect. So if you have any questions, ask her. I will leave the link to her YouTube channel and to her Instagram.
Also, I want to make some remarks why I decided to prepare only before 1 week. Actually, I was prepared to another university, and I was entered to another university when I got scholarship. I entered to 4 university 2 years ago, and I during all my school years I was A+ student as I am now. So maybe this information, this knowledge also helped me for preparing only during 1 week.
So before we start, I promised you to clarify some contradiction in my previous video. So Anastasia will clarify all the things I said and all the things you couldn't get.
I want to give you one thought, one idea, that if you want to be a doctor and it's your entire wishes, you must don't allow anyone to become an obstacle before achieving these aims, because your entire wishes. But if it isn't your inner desire, it's desire of your parents, relatives, neighbors, and etc., you should thought twice before becoming someone. It's not only about doctors, it's about any profession, because if you don't have inner desire, wishes, aims, it will be very hard to achieve this point.
Actually, the same I wanted to say in the previous video. So coming back to our tips, how you were preparing to your exams. Let's talk about your experience and just give some advices to our future students.
I think that I should talk about my mental health, yes, my mental condition, know how I prepare it. I 2 years ago I also passed IELTS, and before approximately 2 weeks I did my how to say holiday for me, because I went to Kazakhstan for competition as I was sportsman, and this small rest also I can say helped me, because I pay my attention to other things, not only for study. And before 2 days before exam, I didn't do anything related with my study. I went out with friends, I chilled, I watched movies, listened my favorite songs, and that's it. My first advice to you, guys, before 2 or 3 days before exam, you shouldn't do anything related with your subject, with your exam, because your brain should have some rest. You mustn't study hard during all night and all day before exam. You think that yes, it may be useful and you can remember everything to another day, but not. Trust me, please, that it doesn't work. And I want to give you one idea that my favorite teacher said me, teacher of general psychology. She said, your homework for today before exam is sleep well. Just sleep well and that's it. Because as you know from neurobiology, that your brain should rest before exam, and when you sleep well, approximately 7 or 8 hours, you will remember better than you slept 6 or 4 hours before exam.
First tip, guys, but that's actually a thing, seems to be impossible, because we all try to learn hard at night before
Yes.
exam, like reading all the books we have, but yeah, it actually doesn't work. So listen to
Yeah.
Anastasia.
It's not only my advice, it's advice of worldwide scientists, and it's true. Yes, I tried it, and I understood that when I pass exam after sleeping well, I speak well, I remember clearly, I have a fresh mind, and
That's
etc.
cool. That's so cool. So what about next tip?
The next tips is related to waiting while exam. For example, when you wait, when someone give you paper, pens, and etc., or give you exercises, in such moment you don't have any deal to do, and you start have strange heart anxiety.
Yeah.
Your arms can shake, your brain can think a lot of catastrophic thoughts, and etc. What you should do in such moment? Firstly, you should try to pay attention to things near you. For example, this is a table. What color is it? What material it was made, and etc. It's for example wall. It's paper. It's other people. You should try to pay attention on small things, not thinking about your exam. Also, you can do some exercise for your breathing. For example, breathe in for 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, you breathe in. And breathe out also for 4 seconds. And for 2 seconds, give a break. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, break. And continue so on.
Yeah.
It's
Or even you can pay attention to girls or boys like that and compare them to you.
yes.
I guess it's tip for me.
Okay, I also do it most of the time.
Yeah, it
because
helps.
of the years while I'm waiting for my second maybe exam, I should no. I try to understand how smart this boy and girl are, but I think it's not a good idea. But I did it.
My favorite tip that I do really like, but I cannot accept and try by myself. But I'm studying. I'm trying Anastasia. So talk about it, and I guess lots of people will try and they will like it.
The name of these tips is catastrophic scenery, catastrophic idea, and what it is. It's when you imagine the most horrible, catastrophic, bad result of your deals, of your exam, yes, related with our topic. For example, you imagine that you can't enter to university, you can't pass exam, your exercise was really hard, you lost your mind, you can remember something, you can't remember something, you can't say anything, and so on, so on, so on. What would happen in the roast situation? It really will help you. And now I think I should explain, yeah, how it works.
Yes, you definitely have to.
Okay, while you imagine and live through the situation in your head, during this time you feel, and after all these thoughts, you will accept it. You will accept that you maybe possibly can't pass exam. Maybe you can't enter to university. Maybe you will be disappointed, and so on, so on, so on. While you accept it, it will be easier to you to go to exam. You will have not small but smaller level of anxiety, of stress, and you will say, as in Russian it call it poфигизм.
Yeah,
You know how it goes
definitely.
in English. With small poфигизм you will go to exam, and after that you will feel yourself better. For example, before making this video, I also did my catastrophic scenario because I really have strong anxiety about my English, about my pronunciation, and I realized, I imagined that while we do this video, I will forget everything, I will change my word, I will I don't know what else, that
My followers will write,
yes,
wrong
my
thing.
your followers will write me, oh, what's the bad English, oh my god, what are you saying, and etc. And while I live through it in my mind, it will be easier for me to accept that, yeah, it possibly it can happen, but it's not big problem, it's not the end of my life, and etc. And I shouldn't go and do suicide because it's
Definitely you want to, yes, because you have a poфигизм.
actually I don't have poфигизм because I also have A plus student syndrome, but
Yeah, yes.
I try to overcome it. I try to think that it's not something bad, it's it will be my experience, my new experience, my next step, and in other time it will be better than previous.
Definitely.
So I highly recommend you to concentrate on the thoughts that it's not the end of your life, of the world, and you should remember that you can't live without stress, but you can control the level of your stress.
The main tip, the main words of our video for today. So, is it all?
Yes, I think that I should do some summary.
Yes.
First, you should have some rest before exam, approximately before 3 or 2 days. You should do your hobby, your favorite deals, go out and breathe fresh air, watch movies, serials, listen your favorite songs, meet your favorite people, spend time with family, and etc. Next, while exam, while you're waiting something, you should pay your attention on other things and don't thinking about exam deeply, and even please don't have catastrophic thoughts about it. For not having catastrophic thoughts, previously, before 1 month, 1 week, or even 1 day, you should imagine in your head how you can lose all your knowledge, how you can lose your mind, and etc. The most catastrophic scenery, the most catastrophic result that can be happen. And what was the last? That you can control your level of stress, but don't try to lose stress at all, because you can't.
Yes, it's
actually.
impossible.
And yes, it's normal. We always live in stress, but the level of always changed.
So, the how to say, everything is in your hands, and you have to work on yourself before the exams and during the exams. So listen to us, listen to Anastasia, watch her videos on her blog, and just be prepared for the exams.
Also, don't forget to subscribe on Dior's channel, turn on notification, like the videos, and write some comments.
Support us, featured bloggers. Bye, guys.
Bye.
See you in my next videos. So,
Have a nice day, and please don't stress about your future and about your exam so much that it can control your mind and your body. Control your feelings.
bye.
But it's impossible.
That's all.
Okay. I'm on Dior's challenge. Oh, no, challenge.